This will give us a fighting chance! Such music! Yes, my children, gather around! Round you, young dead! All over again! The Irish cries of the damned make such music. Oh, the glorious blood!
With your gun, with zombies, do it.
Gather round, my children. Gather round. I have triumphed before. I will triumph again. The doctor will see you now. Until you drown in your...
Sounds like a better plan, right? Have a pizza now, or have it later. Like, it'd be better to just like kind of relax in bed and have an hour.
Is Hannah still up there? Oh, she's gone. It's up to you, buddy. Are you hungry? It's a big pizza.
Yeah, I know.
So,
I'm hungry.
so whether you're hungry enough to eat that size of a pizza, that's the question. Is she... Whoa, I know you're down. Big enough.
Assemble horse! You will not take me.
43, that's 43. Oh, oh. 43 and my name is G. 44 and I don't belong. 45 and I'm feeling shit because they're coming up behind me because I'm inside it. So go on, do it. Don't do it, Captain. I don't have the power.
Feel the power of element 115.
What's wrong with your mic? It's crackling, man, every time you speak. Yeah, it's like you're sat on it or something. Which? Yeah, that is, yeah. No, that just comes with it. You don't cook that with it.
Pepperoni is like that.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, that's better now. Sure. Sure. Okay, so just straight under control now.
I have lived this before. I will live it again.
Oh no, what will we do?
Fill my heart with joy.
If you make mistakes, you learn from them. The you're still not learning. Which I can't keep pausing this, buddy. I'm on a high round. Yeah, because it'll. But keep an eye on him for a minute just to make sure that it's because it should shrink.
The tray by itself.
No. It's no, because it'll burn the bottom of your pizza. 'Cause the heat will be going. No, because what will happen is it's no harm like that. It's not going to do any harm to it. 100% it's not. Because that's going to shrink once it starts to cook a little bit. That's what I'm saying to you. Come down after about 10 or 15 minutes, and then it'll be softer, and you'll be able to push it onto it. You know that well, like. Because it's going to shrink. Think of how big it gets from the frost on it. Which? Up there. Oh yeah, no bother, yeah. No, 100% it'll cook the same. It's the heat that cooks it, isn't it? It doesn't matter what it's sitting on, as long as it's just not naked to the flame because it'll burn the bottom of it.
Surrounded by the undead. Deja vu all over again. Where are you, Nazis? Come, Dingy. Embrace your death.
I figured out how to do it again. I kind of lost it there for a little bit, how to kind of do it. I know what to do now.
My name is Bedford. I will not be stopped.
Can't afford detective transfer logs. Can't remember. Buy ammo. What's this one? Don't mind Juby. Oh, we do mind those. Don't really want to get them. Oh.
friend. I will remain.
No way. No, that was silly. Why did I wait so long?
I live only to die another day. I once thought I could harness this power. I was a fool. I feel more alive. How can something so beneficial to one's health taste so bad? I am alive! Die, spawn of Fluffy! Look at it, crawling to me. Max is always even without legs, they prove persistent.
I went down again.
Yes, my children, gather around.
I'm back up, I'm on the first window. Silly again, man. You know the thing that happened to me at the fence today? I know what it is. There's a little thing on the fence. There is a little thing on the fence. And you have to keep away from it. There's a little thing that sticks out on the fence, and then that's what makes you judder. Because I juddered again, I was like, what the fuck? It's the same thing as today, like. And I thought it was me slipping. I was thinking, I didn't slip that time. But there's a little thing that sticks out on the fence, and if you catch it, it fucking, no, it slows you down. It's like it stops you or something. Not stops you, but it's like it stops you for a second, if you know what I mean. Yeah, we're still going. We're on 44, so we're good. We're good. We're good. We're gonna push it on a few rounds now. I'm gonna use the Wonder Waffler for again to push it on a few more rounds. It's exactly like you said, you don't get interested in it till you get to your highest round, or near it. Then it's like the focus really comes in because you want to pass it. Yeah, good, good.
Use the power of element 115. Join each other in carnage. The light is beautiful. Wonderful. I have missed you. I sense there's great potential in these balls of gum. I'm only doing this to make myself feel better. Wunderbar! I have missed you! Do not fear again. Fear me! Max is always
Touch me in the morning, and last thing at night. Hopefully I keep moving, and out of their sight. But they keep seeing me. I must be out there. I'm trying to hide from the zombies. Cause he's acting queer, trying to ride me from behind. Right, come on, give me something good. No, why would you? Why would you? Give me dogs. Yes, that's exactly what I'm talking about.
Fetch me their souls!
You know what I'm hitting at.
Show no fear!
Dog chemicals. What the fuck happened there? Yeah. Just about in the more. Just about in the more, buddy. Just about. We're on 46th, so we're going on to 47 in a second. 47.
They give us nothing that they can't also take away.
Wait, man. Phew, you're obviously on to have a bit of fun. It's a long time since that. Oh, the noise out of it. Turn it down a bit. All I can hear is wah 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 wah. Foo foo wah. Foo foo wah. Foo foo wah. Right, give me 2 seconds. Go toilet. Anyway, I'm on 47. Can we do it with 2 downs left? Can we break 50? Yeah, I'd be so delighted. That's her, I'm not getting my way cry, is it? Oh, she did. Nah, she's playing the I'm locked into that person, is it?
You dare to fight me, minion? Play games no more. My reputation precedes me. I am the victor. Back away. Pay the price for your innocence. You dare surround the doctor? What do you feed on? Corpses? No matter how many you save, I will prevail!
Right, we're on 48, Anya. So far, so good. Which we like to see. It's all about, isn't it? Trying to keep that barrier, that pace barrier where you're ahead of the game. Ow. What is it? Bad when you're giving out yourself over. Yeah. After sticking myself with a needle, I'm not joking with you, the blood pouring out my hand, man. wasn't. I was fucking pouring a can, pouring a few holes in the side of a can, man. Stuck the needle in. But I'm not joking with you. I almost stuck it into my finger, man, a mile. You know, the old eye to hand coordination wouldn't be great now at the moment. It's funny because I was saying it to Scott earlier on as well, like, you know, I was saying to him, like, you know, I don't have to spare it the whole month. Like, he was going, how much do you owe this month? I said, well, put it this way, I said, I owe 200 at the end of the month. I said, after getting that as well. I said, and that's me having a proper smoke for the whole month, you know, that well, like, you know, not having to spare it and not having to spare it at any one time. You know, that way, as much as you seen there this evening, I come home and, you know what, I'll have two, you know, after doing one earlier on, and I'm about to do a can now, you know, that way, like, so, you know what I mean? With Lawrence's, if I done that one earlier on and two, and now do a can, I'd be thinking, right, I have nothing for tomorrow. You know, that way. I literally, that's what I'd be thinking. I was thinking, right, do I do just smoke it all tonight, or do I save the rest for tomorrow? You know, that way. And that's the difference. Like, Scott's gone home, I even gave him the bigger half, you know, that way. It's just the way it healed, it just happened to heal out. I wasn't going to start grabbing stuff out, but he was delighted. But he's gone home knowing he can have a proper smoke for the next few days. He did do well to smoke that hole in 2 days now. But I'm kind of like that as well, but I'm telling you now, like, it's good stuff as well, like. That's it. Put it this way, he could easily go to Mickey and get half ounce, right? 150 nick and give Lawrence 150 nick, you know, that way till he pays him off, you know, that way. Easily. Because he gives Lawrence about 500 a month. So if he gave Lawrence, we'll say even 3 and went and got half off the other fella. You know, that way for 1 or 2 months and he have the other fella paid off, gone, like I have. I don't have the other fella around me now at all. Let's say he's gone now. And it's funny because I even said to Scott, when you leave the likes of Lawrence, they don't speak to you anymore. I seen Lawrence out the front there with some black fella the other day. I was parking the car and he was at Willie's, like, he looked down and wouldn't even wave, just turned the other way, like, you know, that way. But I knew it already because it happened before, so I didn't even wave at him myself, you know, that way. I just waited for him to wave. He didn't wave, I didn't wave. I just walked in, see you later. No skin of my nose. Of course you're going to be ticked that you're not scamming me anymore. It's prime asset. See, 2 of us were. Yeah, all he used to love was coming up. Between the 2 of us, he was getting nearly €1,000 a month. You know what I mean? Like, for €1,000, he could easily buy probably 2 keys of it nearly. You know that. Yeah. It's funny how they even think like that. I wouldn't make anything off, and he's still making a bomb off it by sounding like that. Funny how their mindset is just make a killing off it, like. And then it's Mickey Mouse shit, you know, that way, like.
You know nothing of true suffering.
I can feel blood running down the finger. Mad. I never noticed that little piece sticking out at the fence at the back. It's nearly have to get me again there now. So remember that not to stick myself right up to the fence. It's only if you stick yourself to the fence and try and run along the fence that will happen. If you're out, nearly got caught there again. I was like, whoa. Fuck, it's like I stutter. It's like I try to make a move and it's like it just stutters. It doesn't move like. It's like your finger slips off it, but obviously it doesn't, because all it is fucking you over.
Should be training, not killing them. Surrounded by undead, will they never learn?
There it is there. It's like a little hump. Like it makes you think it's catching you, and it doesn't even catch you, so you stop thinking you're caught. That's how you fuck it up. So I just have to remember to keep going when it feels like it's stuck, and there again, look. Keep going, keep pushing. Okay, alright. There are little things you learn as you're going along. That's got me put down so many times because I didn't know what was happening. And now I do.
Join each other in death. Feel the power of element 115. I may be exhausted, but I cannot cure you.
Wait, you're nearly better off just playing the whole thing from the start, are you?
Brace your face. Begin anew.
But did you not just get the game again? Is that what you said? Now you've worked yourself back up there again, is it? See what helps you now.
I do the dissections around here.
Right, 49. We're still going. We're 9 away from mine. 9 rounds. Life can get you down, but I just numb the way you feel. Drown away to drink it out of date prescription pills. And all the ones that love me just lost me on the show. No farewells. So before I take my
Gather round, my children. Gather round or die. I will not be stopped. will not take me. Embrace your death. All will fall before me.
Oh, that really went so wrong there. Oh, fuck you, motherfucker. Fuck you then, Toto. Oh, fuck yourself. Oh, fuck yourself. Nah, you can't catch me. Nah.
Yes, my children. Gather around.
Oh, motherfucker.
The doctor will see you.
Oh,
The doctor.
Didn't even take out this vessel weapon yet. Oh, there, take it.
Can never be seen.
Take it. I would leave it for another few minutes. Yeah.
Max is olding. Where are you, Maxis? The light, it's beautiful. Much carnage. You dare to pause me, minion? Do not fear death. Fear me. Playgames no more.
Right, we're on 50. We're on 50. We're on 50, and we have dogs now, so we're going to be on 51. We're getting there, buddy. We're getting there. We're getting there. Oh, I know what was letting me down with the routine. I figured out as well with the routine what you need to do with that strategy. I figured it out again, and I lost it earlier on because I've only figured this strategy out like in the last day or two. You know that way. And earlier on I wasn't doing it, you know that way. Like, and even at the start of this game I wasn't doing it. And the second down I took it. Thought, right, there's something I'm not doing. I can't seem to be able to round them up at all. You know that way. Like, it's just they weren't round up. But I figured out what it was, what you need to do. And it's one little simple thing. I will show you, like, you know that way. Even if you come into the broadcast later, I'll show you. It's one little simple thing that makes the difference when you come off that You know when you run up the stairs and come off the side part and come back around, there's one little certain thing you have to do. You have to keep into the corner, the left-hand side where you buy the gun, until they start coming in on top of you. Stay in that corner so they all come to one side so you can run up the stairs then, you know, that way. Because what I kept doing was staying out in the middle, you know, towards the middle and the other side, and sure, then they come over that way, so it's harder to go up the stairs. But if you stay to that side, it's like when they all come in, and then you look for that gap, you have to be waiting for that gap, obviously, and then you go, right, run now into that gap up the stairs. Because once you get up that stairs, turn around, shoot, then you can fall off and come back around and do the same again, you know, that way. But if you don't go into where the gun is, where the RK5 is, when you come off the thing, when you turn back in around that way, you must stand at the RK5, shoot your gun, get your dead wire off them in front of you then keep waiting there till they're coming really close to you, and then run and wait for your gap to turn to go up the stairs, you know, there'll always be a gap, like. Yeah, that's nice now. Yeah, there'll always be a gap then, you know, that way. You have to just wait for the gap. You'll always see the gap, you know, that way, and then you just have to make it happen then, you know, go, right, run now, boom, in through them, up the stairs. And once you get up the stairs, you know, you're not going to go down, you're going to get back around. It's all about rounding them up again. But what I kept doing when I was coming off the top of it was running back and straight into the middle, you know, at the fence, at the middle. So then they're coming in straight at you. So it doesn't give you that option to run, you know, to run around that way, because if you keep to the side, they'll all run over to that side to come in to you. Because zombies are all telepathic, where they all run the same way, you know, that way. So if you run them in all into that way, when you come back around, and there's a big gap for you to run up that stairs. There's always a gap, like. And I only figured it out there now, and that's why seriously, since I started doing that, now I'm using my gun. I'm not even using the thing, because I was using it, because I was like, yeah, I was using the Wonder Waffle the whole time. I was like, I can't seem to fucking round them up. What am I doing wrong? Like, I was like, right, I have to figure this out, like. And then I was like, right, I'll run up along the side here, and then I did figure it out for the last few rounds. I was like, okay, that's what it is, because it's working perfect now again, the strategy, you know, that way. But that's the way I think now. Every map I go onto, I always think, right, I need a strategy that'll keep me alive. And, you know, that way, I go on trying to create strategies, you know, that way, even myself, like. Right. Let's go for the shit dogs. 51 then. Going good.
Poor hellhounds. They
Shit's
know
going
no
good.
better.
This shit is going real good. Obviously you don't want to blight it too much. This shit is going real good. Oh no, it's not actually, sorry. I was joking. Yeah. Shit, I was only joking, guys. I didn't think it was going this bad. So as I said, you stand at the RK5, even at the start of the round, stand at the RK5, so they all come in around that way, so you get to run up the stairs, start rounding them up straight away. What's the story with the music, man? Seriously. Could you turn it down a little bit, like, you know, take of your guests in the party. Take your fucking guess, like, turn it down to fucking 0. Who wants to hear diddly dee diddly diddly dee diddly diddly dee diddly dee diddly dee? Well, then fucking no, because it was all fucking telepathic, wasn't it? No, I wasn't gonna say put a headset on it. I wasn't gonna say put a headset on it, but what I was gonna say is change it to a different sound. Or just start. See, when you start the game, it's not so bad. It's when you go into the menu. You were on the menu there a minute ago. That's the problem. It was like waiting for you to start it. Like it nearly annoys you till you start it. Isn't it funny how good games were before they brought on online? Like, you know, you actually played games. You didn't care how bad they were. You just played them because. No. But even sometimes there would be. I don't mean how bad they were. I don't mean that game. I mean games in general. You know, you get the bad one, you'd still play it because there was no such thing as online. It was just you just played it. You know that way. Like, even though it was probably the worst game ever, you still played it. You know that because there wasn't so many games out then. You know that way, so it was just something. You know, anything. You just played it. Right, let's see how this goes. See, am I right on what I'm saying?
My reputation precedes me. I walk a righteous
Look for the gap. Look for the gap. There's the gap. And boom. Well done, motherfuckers. Well done. Look for the gap. Sometimes that gap just doesn't appear. Many times we just have to make sure you survive. It's like that. I hate when you have to kill, when you have to create the fucking, what do you call it, the dead wire right in front of you and you can't see where the gap is. They're dying in front of you and you're like, are they still alive? Are they in it? You know that. What's happening, guys? Up there, the best one is turn. If he goes down the stairs, he slows them up and everything. It gives you time to reload, it gives you time to do everything, you know that way. So you literally traps them all on the stairs. I swear to God, I got a fright this morning. It must have been before you came in. You must have been the last person into the broadcast. So I don't know. You must have come in when I went off on it. But at the very start of it, like, I was only playing a little bit, and there was like 4 people come in one after the other. It was like, okay, is this a joke? Like, you know that? I'm like, is this a joke? Like, don't play a joke, like, you know. And they stayed for about 3-4 minutes, and then 1, 2, 3 left, and then one fella stayed, but it must have been you. You must have come in when I literally paused the thing. He went and then I paused it. Like, okay, I'm taking a little bit. Your heart skips a beat when 3 or 4 comes in a row. You're like, wow, okay. Would this be the one where I hit 5,000, like? Yeah. I can't even get one in. I'm nearly gonna write a heading. I'm gonna nearly write a heading after this one. After this round, I'm gonna write a heading. Yeah. Could 5 people please come into my broadcast? Could 1 person please come into my broadcast? No, that's not gonna write. Can someone please join my broadcast? Yeah. That's who every life does. I gotta write.
Play games no more.
Yeah. Yeah, that's who every life, mate. 4 or 5 zombies left, right? So I'm gonna do it now. Right, pause it. this broadcast. Right.